Welcome to the Big Law Business Report, where big law meets big business. I'm your host, Brian Brown. Returning to the studio today is Mr. Ivo Konstantinov, First Secretary and Economic Counselor for the Republic of Bulgaria. Ivo, welcome back to the show.
Thank you, Brian. Thanks for having me.
So Ivo, the last time we were together, we were talking about American companies doing business in Bulgaria.
Right.
And we've already touched on the tax advantages as well as some other features and functionality that your country has to offer. So, but let's expand a little bit more on that, Ivo. What exactly does the Republic of Bulgaria bring to the table for U.S. businesses?
I only started with the taxes because to some companies they're very important, but in the high-tech business that's not the first thing they ask. They usually ask for talent. We have the second fastest internet speed in Europe and the sixth fastest worldwide.
Wow.
And a very, very big number of IT professionals, Cisco certified professionals, and code writers, which is quite important for the software and IT community, especially if you want to cover your European customers from a European location. It's quite important for the manufacturing sector that we offer the lowest cost of doing business production, right. Not only in Europe, but in comparison with many other, even East Asian locations right now. Especially utilities are cheapest in Europe,
right.
Electricity most of all. And we are a paradise for energy intensive businesses from the classical manufacturing sectors like steel processing,
sure.
shipbuilding, to the new industries like data centers. We are a fantastic solution because we cut the bottom line and the expenses significantly due to the low cost of utilities and low cost of doing business and labor as well.
Right. You know, even the last time you were on the show, you talked about the Danube River being the Mississippi of Europe. I seem to remember in a previous conversation you and I had, offline, you talked about your country's very involved with, I guess, Viking River cruises or some of those ships. Tell me a little bit about that.
Pretty much. Actually, two American companies call our Danube ports and bring us between 14 and 20,000 American tourists every year on the Lower Danube program. We show the American tourists as Viking ships, Viking river cruises ships.
Right.
Call our ports. We show them our medieval fortresses, our ancient capital, our rich 6,000-year-old history. And our unique products like the yogurt, the rose oil, the skincare, the exquisite wines that we
right.
manufacture in the country, and they come back quite often. They love it. So Viking and Avalon has brought us a lot of good business.
Right. No, I've had the pleasure of being a guest in your country on numerous occasions, and I can testify to the quality of yogurt as well as the red wine and Mavut in particular are my personal favorites. So I want to touch on something very quickly, Ivo, and we're getting a little close on time. But if I want to set up my business in Bulgaria, I'm an American company, I'm an investor. Does it take me months, years, decades? How long does it typically take?
It's a simple, streamlined, straightforward process of incorporation, very similar to any
Yep.
American state or
Exactly.
European country. Articles of incorporation,
Sure.
if the shareholders protocol of
Right.
decision, registering the name, an escrow account with $200.
$200? Wow.
And of course, you need to translate all that in local language,
Sure.
and it takes you 10 to 14 days.
Well, Ivo, you know what? We need to go to a break. Let's hold that thought. When we come back to the break, let's continue to expand on that.
You got it.
We'll be right back on the Big Law Business Report.